Hi guys, this is Wilson Jao. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you maybe we can proceed to your Canva. Let's go to your Canva, and so we're going to be doing two things. The first thing that you're going to be doing is creating images that on then again on the other class we're going to learn on how do you create videos. So Canva is designed in a way that is just super straightforward. You can see in the middle, maybe you can minimize you are sharing your entire screen, you can minimize it.
What about now?
It's okay. So you can see that I will start from the top left button where you see home. So home is basically whatever we are seeing right now. This is by default, so you want to be starting from home. So the other one is the projects. Maybe these are the designs that you are being working on all through and everything. So the other one, we also have brand. So when you think of like brand, think of like this the colors that one can use on their brand. Maybe you want to start a fashion, a clothing line, and you want to use maybe gray and pink. I don't know, bad combination of colors, but for the sake of example, you want to use gray and pink as your brand colors. So you can go to branding and have a setting that you don't have to go and change the colors whenever you're working on the designs. So that is for the brand, but now we're going to just be using this home version. So now when you come at the center, you can see you after that column that has home, projects, templates, the other one next to it, you can see it has creator design, creator team. So I can see this is whereby, let's say it's a really big company, you guys are you have up to 5 designers or graphic designers. You can invite them here on their emails, right, so that they can be coming here to edit. So that is a feature that will enable you, at least to maybe when you're working on something, right? So the other thing I failed to mention is you can see where we have projects, templates, brand, apps. So over the recent years, you can see apps, right, just next to it, your far left, on the column on the far left, where they have home, projects, templates.
Here.
Yes. So Canva recently started incorporating artificial intelligence in their app, in a way that you can now have features like maybe how ideogram is, whereby you can use words to convert them to pictures. Certain features, they also have words. You can convert can convert text to audio. So when you click apps, these are inbuilt apps that are in Canva that you can incorporate while you're doing designs. Maybe you can continue scrolling down, and you can see generate there are so many logo makers. They have logo makers. These ones, you can see effortless merge of blend images in Canva, listing for your real estate listing photo and data for Canva. So they have these AI features in this platform, because they know we are living in that era, yeah. So maybe you can install it. You can double click.
Okay.
You can say continue with Google. Oh, they gave you their email.
Yes.
Okay. So we can continue with the email.
Mhm.
So no worries. In the meantime, we can just be using the one on the browser, right? Because I'm assuming they're not
Yeah.
online at the moment.
No, I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So this is the previous. Okay.
yeah. So you can see all these features, slides to videos, like so many added features that you might need in the near future. So you're just going to these are apps. I just wanted to explain so that at least you have an idea of what are these things. So when you go to or did they send? It seemed like they sent.
The code.
Yeah.
Still not yet.
Okay, so you can now click on home. Top left, there's home. So now we can concentrate in the middle. You can see this is where you can see what will you design today. So you can see you can see the logo. You can choose by default Instagram. It can be a document. Let's say you want to create an ebook. It could be a whiteboard. It could be a presentation. So it has these so many. It could be even a website, because now you can design. Nowadays, apparently, you can design website templates on Canva and then move them to the website that you're working on. So, and as you go and as you click on more, you can click on more. You see, these are so many features. Add the resumes, certificates. So by default, you could just choose what you want to work on. The purpose of all this is because of the dimension, the measurement. Maybe a certificate is has this kind of dimensions. You can see different dimensions on every character that you hover your cursor on. You can see 10, 500 by 500. That is 1 by 1. Automatic size.
500 by. Okay.
Yeah, that's a logo right there. But if you cancel, so the best way how I do it, I just search. So you can just cancel. You can cancel whatever has popped up here, top right.
Oh, okay.
I know. So let me see how you maneuver back home. Let me see how you go back home. Yes. Okay. So when you're here, you can always search what you want to work on, right? So not necessarily for opening this one. You can just be searching it up, straight up. So you can close this window, this one that has opened here, this pop-up window. At the top right, it has like you can close it. I hope you can see it.
Yeah.
So you can see right there we have search. On top of what will you design today, they have search your content on Canva. So straight up you can go to what you want to work on, right? So let's say you I was in this situation whereby like I was contacted by a hospital to design their logo. So I just went to Canva and like searched the thing that I want to work on. Maybe you want to work on a beauty logo. If you search beauty logo, you'll see beauty logo. If you search you can search beauty logo. You see, you have beauty logo. So
Mm-hmm.
so when you click on beauty logo, of course you're given 3 designs that you've been working on, but if you continue scrolling down,
Mm-hmm.
every time you search for something, you'll be shown the projects that are related to what you're searching for.
Okay.
So you can see all these are logos that you can access. And actually they have close to 20,000 logos.
Yeah, there's so many.
There are so many. So maybe you can pick one that you really like, and we can go with that. I know, spot for choices, right?
Yeah. Mm, that looks nice.
So every time you choose something, Canva
Mm-hmm.
always gives you more options that align with that. And you notice that the moment you chose that one, you were given more options that are designed in the same way.
The same one. Mm-hmm.
So it's like to say, okay, you like black shoes, here are other types of black shoes.
Yeah.
So Canva has like more than 20,000 designs. You can imagine more than 20,000 designs. There are so many. So at the moment you decide to settle on something, you click on customize this template. I know you keep going here because like Canva is sensing that we have an app and everything.
Okay.
Oh, they sent you a code. Okay.
Yeah, this is so tiresome.
It is, but when you open it with something else, eventually, yes, continue the app. Always.
Open.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
in
working.
future I'll buy my own
Canva.
yeah.
Well, it does pay. So we, for the designs, it pays itself.
Okay.
So you can see now with the app, it's quite easy. So you can search what we were searching, where we were, beauty logo.
Is it my internet or what?
Well, at times I think it's trying to just settle and everything. It's like it being an app, it does at times it does take like some time to just settle. You can see the images are coming and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you click on something, you get more options for it. And when now, let's say you wanted to work on this specific design, you click on customize this template. I know at times like it does take, but you'll get eventually it all works out just fine. So when now you select something to customize, you bought a replica of what we saw on the home button, because just remember all the settings of many platforms are on the left side, right? Because that's how we were trained to write, from the left to the to right. So they know that the whole process starts from the left side, and maybe whenever you're writing something, you write moving to the right side. And when you've done maybe designing something, it always ends on the on the right side. So what we are looking here, the design first of all is placed in the middle, because it wouldn't make sense for them to place something that you're working on somewhere else, like on the sideways. So like you have to, really struggle looking to the left or far right. So they placed it in the middle purposefully. Yes. So in the middle is like your work center, while you're grabbing everything from. Now you can see, since we are here, let's say you really wanted to change this logo, but you don't want to move away from here. That's when the design, you see the first option up there, you notice that you see other logos. So the logos that you had seen earlier on, you can still get access to them on this feature right here. So let's say you had done the same thing with a YouTube video. You went to home and searched YouTube videos, saw a template, took that template, and you're like, I don't like this template. Instead of going back home, you can always go to the design. So the design is basically they're presenting to you a whole new, like you can just select a different logo and a different one and a different one from design without going back home. Yeah, so that's the first option is design. And also they have a search. You can see they have a search template. So maybe you can search gym, and you can see you'll get gym logos. You can search gym. You see, so you can be able. It's like you're in home, but like now you can search the things that you want here, but they should be the logo, right? Because there's no way you can be like, okay, I want to work on a TikTok video, and you go searching on TikTok. You have to go back home. But if they're in the same category, you can always search them on that search place.
Okay.
So that is the first that's the first feature. So maybe we can change this La Rana, Mrima, watu Mrima. Hiyo ni very, your business was a trick watu. So maybe you can change it maybe to your name. You can keep the L. And then maybe you can change everything. You can keep the L and the A. Yeah, so you can get rid of everything else. So you can see, as simple as that, you have already changed the whole logo, and this is a logo that can be used in many things. But let's say you wanted to add you can see this is like a lady's silhouette, right? You can see like her head and everything. Let's say you wanted to change a silhouette, and you wanted, it's more like instead of beauty care, it's more like we wanted to change this logo to be something to do maybe with not hair, but maybe fashion. Everything that you'd need, you'd find it in elements. Everything that you'd need, you'd find it in elements. So maybe you can search silhouette. You can just search silhouette. It's I double L. I double L S I. This SE, you can delete E. I know I always feel like English at times it's like so messed up, because it should like be like Swahili is like, you can rub SI, and you can yes already by it was there already. You can just rub get rid of S. You'll see it on autocomplete. Get rid of T, get rid of E, get rid of W. You see personal silhouette. You can see silhouette. The other one, you can go for the other one, so that we go for girl silhouette. Let's use girl silhouette.
Okay.
And you notice you'll find so many silhouettes, right? Now on elements, you're given things in 3 or 4 categories. After the search bar, you can see we have all, we have graphics. I hope you can see it.
Yeah.
We have photos, we have videos. So where you're currently in, you're hovering your cursor on videos. So if you wanted to see more videos, there's see all. At the top right, you can see the see all. Hopefully you can see
Yeah.
it. Yes. So you can click on see all. So in those categories that they give you, because of course elements are as many as they come, right? So every time you want something, and you type, maybe I type music, maybe let's say I type laughing, they'll bring it in like 5 categories. They bring it in all, graphics, photo, video, because elements are like the extra characters on any on any given design. So now you can see when you click see all, you can see her head, you can see, like, there's so many things going on.
Yeah.
So that is how you can like find many features that you want on anything, right? And for this, I'll give you an assignment and then we'll move on to maybe something else.
Okay.
So I'd want you to, later on after this class, I'd want you, over the weekend, I want you to design a logo for a bakery. Maybe you can call it, I don't know what you will call it. You can give it a really good name. It's a bakery shop. Create a logo for it. So I want to talk about the text. You can see that right here we have Lauren. You already have the text, but in case you wanted to add the number, right? Because we wanted to know that that day you came in on Boxing Day, you found that Lauren Beauty Care, they had closed, but since you had left your phone yesterday, you wanted to call them. So for you to add a number on this logo, which feature do you think we can use when you look at the design elements, text? Exactly. So you can click on text. You can select either head. Oh, those are the number of pages. Yeah. You can select either heading, subheading. So the only difference between heading, subheading, and body is the font and the size. So the moment you click on it, you see it appears on your dashboard, the design dashboard right there. So you then double click on it and now start writing the number. You can double click, just double click.
And then I write the number.
Yes. And you can see that nice. We can remove add a subheading. I mean, the customers are like, okay, so how do you think we can move it? Because we want to move it just you can drag it.
Hold it.
Yes.
Drag.
Yes, and you can see every time you're moving things on this platform, you notice that you start having those purple, those purple lines.
Purple lines.
They are guiding you so that you can know. For example, right now you can feel like the number is slightly not in the middle of the image, right?
Yeah.
So if you were to put it in the middle in a way, but at the bottom, but in the middle, if you move it, you'll start seeing these lines guiding you.
Like this.
And now in the middle, but under beauty game, under beauty care, under beauty care.
Oh, under bit. Okay.
Yeah, you see the purple line. Now it's in the middle, but you notice that our design has just one slight problem, right?
Yeah.
Everything else is in the same color. So apart from the number, which would be a good feature because it enables the number also to be conspicuous. But since we're talking about this particular design, now there's an added feature on Canva whenever you're dealing with things, because they can't place the feature for colors. Maybe we want those numbers to be a little bit smaller so that they don't they really don't have to take the place for beauty care, because someone can read Lauren, but then again they'll see the number. So if you wanted this number to be a little bit smaller and on that type of font, what you do every time you click on something, you'll see there's something popping up on top of that image.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can see that is they begin with the font type, the type of font that you use, and that is color. So when you click on color, you can click on color, because the people that designed this specific app, they knew they don't have anywhere else to keep color. So if you clicked on it and it started popping on the right side, it would be weird. So it pops on the left side where we had the elements and whatever. So the first thing you see is the document colors. That will be everything you see, so that you can choose colors that align with the document. Yeah, and when you click outside, you can see. You see now it aligns. But let's say we wanted it, there's this font that has been used to write these specific numbers. It's a little bit bold. It stands out. So if we wanted to write that, +254 in that font that has been used in Lauren, again we go to just where we accessed the color feature. So you can see Canva Sun, the first feature. Canva Sun, that is where they keep the fonts. So if you click on it, once again you'll see that instead of them placing it to air, it will just be where we had accessed colors. And you can see the first thing you see is the document fonts. The document fonts, hopefully you can see the document fonts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that one, you can see that the season, or maybe we can try the seasons. And you see we have our logo has at least the number is written in that particular font. Yes, but what if that number is quite big? Maybe we wanted to make it a little bit smaller. We access now the feature between the fonts and the colors. You can see there's 22, and you can, there's a minus and a plus depending on how maybe you want to increase it or decrease it. So you can decrease it, you can make it a little bit smaller. But now I wanted also to explain, while you're doing that, there are so many things that when you're working on a design, let's say you are given a chance to design a billboard. Now, because you can't see that billboard and you're using Canva to design, because most billboards in Nairobi have been designed, or in Kenya in general have been designed using the Canva. So whenever someone is working, how do you think they would know that, for example, right now you can see that when you click on this number, you'll see the font maybe it's 20. There's a size we have. So I wanted to tell you that maybe whenever you're coming up with maybe a book, you can always ask ChatGPT, I'm designing this logo. Which size do you think I should use on Canva for this, for the heading and for the body? The logo will the ChatGPT will tell you, use maybe 12 for the heading, use 15. So that way you're able to come up, so that when it gets printed, you're not like, what?
Yeah, it's can see it.
Yeah, so these are some of the features that enable you to really. But I wanted to talk about all the other features you see after color. There's B, right? So B is for bold. So maybe you have written something and you want it to be bold. B is for bold automatically. You did notice that it changed, it disappeared once we clicked somewhere else. So that feature always works on that particular thing. All right, so let's say you don't like black and you're like, black looks so weird. I want to change this background to white. So you just click on that background, and you notice that now our dashboard up there has changed. You can see the black dot. That is where the color of the background is always at. So when you click on it, you're given more features for the color. So you can click on the black. Yeah. So now you can see we have document colors. That's the first thing will always be white. Yes, we can use white. You can look for white, and click on white, and you see our logo has changed. I'd want you to change the rest of the elements to black. I want you to change the lady to black, Lauren to black. You also have a feature of change all. You do notice there was a feature of change all.
I didn't notice. Okay, let me.
So where do you think you change this color? Now for the colors for the fonts, you find them at the A. You can see the A at the top. And it always has a stripe of that color. So if you select black, you can choose black. At the bottom, can you see change all?
Change all, yes.
Click on change all. So you find that it has changed most of the features, original features. I don't know how it worked, but most of the time it changes everything. So you can see that even now the stars, the person that designed the stars found the stars in elements.
In elements, right?
They found the stars in element, but let's say you wanted to you can change the stars colors to black. Yeah, and you can see all the stars have changed. So you can see we have a completely different design. So if you wanted, like, let's say you feel like the word Lauren, the letters maybe A, L, A, U, R, double E, N, you feel like they are clustered together, and you'd want to give them some space. So you just access the same feature you access on colors, the same feature you access when you're going for the fonts. So just a little an assignment right now. How would you change, let's say you do that font, how would you change the font that they have used to write Lauren in? How would you change it?
I will double click it and then come here to this is for size.
And the font.
Here.
Yes.
I'll come here.
Yes.
And select a font that suits my preference or something.
Yes. A pro tip: whenever you're designing, let's say you want to work on an ebook, you can always tell ChatGPT, I'm working on an ebook that helps maybe ladies lose or gain weight. Can you and maybe the ebook is ready and everything, and you tell ChatGPT, can you give me the fonts that I will use, the size that, so you can always be incorporating ChatGPT in your designs to know the type of font that suits, because you can see this logo, that font also is very appealing, right, for ladies. So if it was maybe this Lauren is a football club, maybe it's Lauren FC, it would be a little bit different. Yeah, so most of the time you'll find and how about, let's say you wanted to change the silhouette, perhaps you can delete the one we have right now and you want to have a lady walking, so you can delete that one. So whenever you click it, you can see the delete also. So where do you think we can find the silhouette for a lady?
You told me the elements.
Yes, and we're also there already. We even have them already, so we can choose one.
Of a lady walking.
Yes.
You can use this one.
Yes. You see, it looks, in a way very appealing. So, so you can even make it bigger. And you can even stretch things. The way you're stretching things, there are things that you can stretch from the edges, from the sides. Like this one, you can stretch it from the edges. Yeah.
Okay.
And when you click on it, you can move it. Perhaps you want her to be working on that R, maybe you can place her. So you can just, the way you drag things on your computer, because they know they have designed this particular app to be used on a computer, so they will make the computer features compatible with this. So just the way you drag things when you hold the mouse, and you can drag things on your designs too. Yeah, so, and that is how you come up with the logo. So let's say you're really, and the client just called you and they're like, yo, my Lauren logo is not ready. I want you to send it to me. I want you to send it to me on PDF and image. So remember the thing I was telling you about on how these apps have been designed according to our learning system, from everything begins from the left and ends to the right. Yes,
Yeah.
it ends now to the right, and you can see top right we have share.
Here.
Yes. So when you click on share, you can see this download. So when you click on download, you can see your given choices. Which type of file do you want? Do you want now a PNG? A PNG means just a photo. A PNG is photo. So but that way it's already good by, everything's already by default, it's already okay. You don't have to change anything. So you click download. But in most cases, whenever you're going to design things for people, it gives you a choice of saving it. How do you want to save it? So the person calls you and tells you, since we're printing it in big printers, I want you to send it in PDF. So you go there and click download once again, and the first option is file type, and you can see PDF, best for printing. Yeah, and you click download. So when it's going to finish, it always brings a pop-up so that you can rename the file, so that you find it very easily. Yeah, so that is a logo. So over the weekend, I'm expecting that you'll send me a logo for that. I want us to go maybe to a different kind of design. So
okay, instead of me using a bakery, can I use for fashion?
Yes, kindly use for fashion. Kindly.
Okay.
Yes, so just use anything that, because whenever you're designing, I know this is like the beginners, but whenever you're designing, of course there are those baby steps, because you can't like just know everything all at once. But when you're going to design, when you're designing that beauty thing, you'll find that there are things that you can, and now that's the moment we start creating those questions, that if I answer them, you'll really upgrade your skills in editing.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see it looks, but let's say you wanted the silhouette to be in pink.
Pink.
Yes.
I'll click on the silhouette, and then I'll come here at color and then change.
Yes, and just like that, you have changed it to pink. So anything that you want to deal with, this purple line guides you. At the moment, the purple line is telling you, oh, we're talking about the background image. But if you click on maybe the name Lauren, you see the purple line will circle Lauren.
Yeah.
So it always tells you what feature currently you're trying to edit. It makes so much sense, because if these things were not there, when you click on something and you're going to change a color, you'll be like, what did I change the color? Like, what am I even changing the color for? So it is a really cool way of just guiding you every time. Yeah, so with that, I'll just need you to just send a logo, a dope logo, and then I wanted to talk about another feature, but I figured out I'd rather first let you do the logo, and then when you're done with the logo and even send it to me, na nimeona ndo hii kweli imekuja kwa WhatsApp, then you're going to move to other features, other types of images.
Okay.
But as far as everything right now, do you have questions on how you can design logo?
No.
So I wanted to add something else. There are things that, let's say you wanted to be like, oh, I want to create maybe 2 pages, because you can see there's a feature of add page. At the bottom you can see add page. So you can see you can always add page, because maybe you yeah, so the add page feature, you can always add page, so that maybe the person, someone called you and like, I want you to design for me maybe a hospital logo, but I want you to send to me like 3 features. So you can always go and, instead of working on one, and then when you're done you go to another one, then you're done, and then you send them 1, 2, 3, you can always add a page and go to design and just start working on another logo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for instance, I want to describe more about the services I'm offering for this beauty care stuff.
Nice. That's really good.
Can I put the other information down the added page?
No, you have to put them on that particular image. So what you do, you can delete the other page. Delete the other page. The other page, how you delete it, at the top there's a delete button. So what you will do, remember at the bottom you can see this page 11 and then 86%.
Here.
Yes, so you can increase it. It's like more of zooming on your image, because right now at the moment our eyes are tricking us and telling us, we don't have any space. You can see like we don't have space, right?
Yeah.
But in real sense, if this was to be printed, you'll see so much space. So when you zoom, you can zoom
here.
Yeah. No, there's zoom. You can just again. So when you zoom, let's say you can zoom to the max, you can see now, you can see it. Now you can scroll down. Yes. So when you go to text, when you click on text, and you see there's add heading, add a subheading, and add a little bit body. So you can maybe use subheading, right?
Yeah.
So when you click on subheading, now you can write everything that you want and arrange it there. But we can maybe try and write some features about these. What are the things that you think Lauren Beauty Care offers? I know it looks like super. You can also minimize it. I know it looks like it's
So
like
big.
yeah, it looks like So you can just add a little bit information, and we can see how we can.
Just a minute.
No worries, take your time.
Hello. Wow. PPT unaenda kwa hapo save as, alafu after hapo kwa save as, just a minute tu. I'm
Oh,
so
hey.
sorry about that.
Hey, the work of art right there. I'm talking to another teacher, right?
Yeah.
So you see, everything is not that someone can do something. It's just the know-how. Some features I didn't know. I'm like, okay, what? But so when you click on the service offered, you see that on everything that you click, you get 2 options. There are other bottom options you get, like there's a plus, you can drag it, right? You can drag it just no, you can drag the service offered below the number.
I'm trying to drag it.
It has a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you click on the plus, click on it, hold. You can hold on your key.
No, it's not.
It should be though. Try dragging anything else.
Even this one is not
Well, it should
dragging
be.
itself.
Yeah. Okay. The advantage of Canva, if right now you closed it and restarted it, you will come back here. You will come back here. It can be maybe a slight glitch, but the service offered, you can drag it at the bottom of the number and add those services right there like points. You can try closing the app and then restarting it.
Okay. And the other one, because I'm the one.
Oh, the other one was like super general, like what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So today it's a logo, and then on our next class, we will do something else. Tomorrow I'm available apparently in the morning, so we could have a class maybe tomorrow if you're free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do tomorrow so that we cover another type of, maybe it can be a logo, it can be something else. Maybe we can talk about now Pinterest images tomorrow, or just designing images in general, because if you know how to design images in general, Pinterest will be like a piece of cake to you. Yeah. So for now, just work on the logo design, and then you'll send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if you have a question.
Yeah, I don't have a question. I'll just work on my logo and then send you. See,
No worries.
I'm a good student.
I want to say if like it's I'm dealing with a backbencher. Yeah, but you're really catching up and everything. I really appreciate the coordination. So
Okay.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.